watching Floyd Steinberg's YouTube channel. Some of you asked for more QY70 or QY100 content. Specifically, how to create lo-fi hip-hop on the QY70. Yeah, that's very specific indeed. So without further ado, let's take a look at that. This genre is supposedly hip-hop, so let's begin by creating a beat. After turning on the QI, press the pattern button, then select an empty user pattern in the top middle of the screen. Then press the main A button on the keyboard to select the pattern we'll work on. On the QI, each song can have 6 patterns: intro, main A, main B, fill AB, fill BA, and the ending. On the left side, set the tempo to around 90 beats per minute. Most lo-fi music I listened to while researching this video was tailored around 8-bar loops on endless repeat with some jazzy piano and guitar soloing. So first, move the cursor to the top right and increase the number of measures to 8 using the plus key. By default, the first track will have a drum kit assigned to it, so we don't need to select the sound yet. Now move the cursor down to the first track in the track list and press record. I'm going to record manually here and quantize afterwards. Right, now press the menu button, press Job and select the quantize option from the top of the list and then press enter twice. Then press the exit button and your beat should be on time. Now I'll add some hi-hats to the beat in step recording mode. Press record once again, move the cursor to the step recording button in the top middle of the screen, press enter and then press play. I'll reduce the hi-hat's loudness by reducing the velocity in the middle of the screen first. And here's what we've got so far. This beat is too robotic, so let's add a groove template. Press the menu button, select Play Effects and move the cursor to the groove template row. Now select the hip-hop groove template to make your beat slightly danceable. The groove template will not only quantize your beat in real time, it will also change the velocity of certain beats to add more feeling to it. Right, now I want to remove the reverb from the drum kit. We want this kit to be totally dry. Press the pattern button once to go to the mixer screen and then press the menu button, select Effect Send and move the cursor to the reverb dial on track 1. Press Shift and 0 and then Enter to quickly set the amount of reverb to nothing. Press Exit to return to the mixer screen and now in the voice row, let's select a more suitable drum kit. I'll use the Analog Kit 2 here. Now let's deal with the lo-fi aspect of this musical genre and apply a low-pass filter to the drum kit. On the mixer screen, press the menu button, select Edit Sound, move the cursor to the filter cutoff frequency dial and reduce that to around -30. Also increase the resonance somewhat. I think we now have a suitable lo-fi hip-hop beat, so let's continue with the bass. Full disclaimer, I don't know anything about lo-fi hip-hop, so as everyone, I listen to the Lo-Fi Girl channel a lot and also watched some videos by Courtney Hawkins. I'll link her channel here or in this video's description if you're interested. I also read about the subject on Wikipedia and assembled my findings into this video. On the tracks I listened to, the bass mostly was just kind of there. No fancy bass lines, just play the root notes in the most basic way. On the pattern mixer, choose a sustained bass sound. You can hold the shift button to quickly choose sound categories. Now push the octave down button a couple of times, press exit to return to the main screen and record a bass line something like this. Once again, quantize this and remove the reverb just as we did in the previous step. Now let's add a sub-bass. A good sub-bass sound can be found in the lead sounds category here. The sine lead is exactly what it says, it's a sine wave. So go down another octave and record the same bass line again for that satisfying bass oomph. Okay, bass is done. Once again, remove the reverb effect and then let's continue with the piano sound. So, on the mixer screen on the 4th track, switch to the mellow piano sound. Now, this sound isn't that mellow, to be honest. Let's help it along by once more adding a low-pass filter. And on the mixer screen, press the menu button and then Edit Sound and turn the low-pass filter way down until the piano sounds really, really soft. Now this is better, but in order to make this a lo-fi hip-hop piano, we need an absolutely huge reverb on this. And let's see how we can achieve that on the QY70. One idea how to get this is to route a big stereo delay into the reverb effect. On the mixer screen, press menu twice and edit the effects. Here, set the amount of vary to around 50 and the reverb send to around 60. Now press the pattern button once more to go to the effect setup screen, then press menu and select vary edit. Now select left center right delay and adjust the values as seen in the video. Press exit and make sure the to reverb dial is all the way up. And that's it, the biggest reverb effect possible on the QY70. I can now record the piano. As this genre has lo-fi in its name, I feel we should add some ambient noise to this. The QY70 is a general MIDI synth, so there should be some sounds to choose from, for example, this rain sound here. Let's record that. Okay, that's good, but it could be better, as the sample is really short and the loop is very obvious. So let's use the rain as a rhythm element by creating an automation which adjusts filter resonance in given intervals. Press menu, then Jobs. Select the Create Continuous function and press Enter. Select CC number 71 as a destination and make sure the function will cover all of the pattern from measure 1 to 8. Set the data fields from 60 to 70 and the clock to 120 and then press enter. Then repeat this by setting the data fields from 80 to 90 and the clock to 240. Press enter to confirm, then press exit and select the next function, thin out. Here make sure CC number 71 once again is the destination and press enter. We now have created automation which will alternate the filter resonance. Let's listen. Okay, we now have this result straight from the QY70. I'll now record each track separately to my ZOOM R20 and then I'll add EQ, compressors, external effects and a guitar track because a clean electric guitar is really required for these kind of tracks. And I'll add the result to this video later and also to my Bandcamp page. Oh, by the way, if you like content like this, and if you want to see more on the QY70 and other 90s synthesizers in the future, please consider subscribing to my channel. Seeing those subscriber numbers grow makes me happy and keeps me motivated to push out a new video every week or so. And if you want to support what I'm doing here financially, you can use the Super Thanks button or go to Bandcamp and buy some of my music. Thank you. Yeah, and that's it for today. Lo-fi hip-hop on the QY70. If you like this, please consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching and see you again very, very soon. Bye bye!